Just a step, cried the sad man. Take a look down at the madman. Theater kings on silver wings fly beyond reason. From the flight of the seagull come the spread claws of the...
Hey, my fellow YouTubers and knife nuts out there. New Jersey Devil Tactical, bringing you another knife review this evening. Tonight we'll be looking at the Case Hammerhead. Let me give you some specifications on this to start with. First of all, we'll go over the sheath. Your sheath is just your general leather sheath, 100% leather, single stitch around the edge, decent snap, it's not overly tight. In the back, your same old belt loop. It'll fit a belt up to 2 3/4 inches. It's a nice case, nice design on the outside. It's like a basket weave design, so pretty nice. Got your case logo there. And let me give you some specs here on this knife. So this is the Hammerhead. Got a picture of a hammerhead there on the blade. Can you see that? Try to zoom it in there so you can get a see on that. Alright, anyway, the blade length is 3.5 inches. The knife closed is 5 inches. The overall length of the entire knife is 8 3/8. And the weight of this thing, it's heavy, guys. 9.5 ounces. Yeah. It's a hunk of metal, I can say that. It's got a hollow ground blade. Goes halfway up, as you see, with a nail nick. Brass bolsters. It's a nice knife. It really is. It's got your wood inlays there. More like a plastic wood, so it ain't true wood. It feels good in your hand, I could say that. It really does. There's no jimping anywhere on the knife. And it is a lock back. Still a little stiff. It's good though. I use this knife for opening some boxes. Some light duty around the house. This knife suggested use is to go out and go hunting with it and stuff like that. I have not did any hunting with it. Or would I use this knife for hunting, really? Now, carries in the sheath knife. Like I say, it's a little heavy, but that's okay. I guess you got to expect that of a hunting knife. It's not all pros with this knife. There's one problem I found with this knife is the blade is just a tiny bit loose. And that bothers the hell out of me. And there's nowhere where you can tighten it. And I'm sure in the hell not going to take the knife all apart to tighten that. I don't know if I even can. I really never took one of these apart, so I'm not going to start with this one. It's no big deal to me. I just bought it. I bought this knife because I like the look of it. But it's a decent knife. No complaints out of besides a little bit of looseness. On a scale 1 to 10, what I rate this knife, I give this knife a 5.5. 5.5 without a doubt. It didn't come to me razor sharp, but it is sharp now. Let's check it out. Look at that. It just glides through paper now. Just glides through the paper. So it's a nice little lockback, decent, The steel on this is the 440. I think it's 440C. I'm pretty sure it's 440C. There's nowhere actually where it says what the steel is, but I'm pretty sure it's 440C. But pretty good, man. It's pretty good. It's a drop point, as you see. Blade thickness is pretty thick. I don't know how thick that blade is. Let me see. Let me look real quick, guys. I'll tell you how thick it is. 1/8. It's a 1/8 thick blade. Yeah, it's not too shabby. You know, looks like a good stabber. I guess that's why they use them for hunting and stuff like that. Get in that deer and run your shit up. Get them guts out. So yeah, solid little knife, except for that little bit of blade play. So. All right, so what like I said, would rate this knife maybe a 5, 5.5. What could you use this knife for? You can use it for camping. You can take it out camping with you, and I wouldn't do any bushcraft with it, but a good light camping knife, something to cut sticks around the fire. Um, you know, just a good all-around camping knife is what I would use it for. I wouldn't use it for EDC because it is kind of heavy. This is one of these knives that you take out on the weekend and do some yard work. You got it with you, or you're going camping. That's what I would do with it. So, all right, guys. I don't know what else to say about this knife. If you have any comments or questions, you know where to meet. You know where to put them. And please subscribe. And like I always say, stay scary sharp out there, guys. All right, New Jersey Devil Tactical out of here. I'll catch you guys later. See you. Bye.
Just a step, cried the sad man. Take a look down at the madman.